So we have 3.5 hours, which brought us to the beginning of the Black Sun. And then another 3.5 hours took us from ending the storm, Reign of Dragons, and halfway through, I guess like a quarter of the way through Age of Winter. So we're 7 hours into this character right now. If we can get it to Empowered in 9, I'd be very impressed. We're probably looking at like 9.5, maybe 10 hours to get to Empowered Monoliths. But this is the beginning of part 3. So let's get to level 74, put on a new weapon there. And not die. Feels hardcore, man. Feels hardcore. Start Empowered. I don't know. We'll see. Probably doing like a full 3.5 hours. But I'll have to mark at some point when we get to Empowered Monoliths. Oop. Do this. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Look at all that stuff in inventory. Good lord. I'm still like pretty impressed by how good the what do you call it? The shockwave feels. Boom, 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 boom. Probably a good idea to demonstrate why I want to get to Empowered. I mean, we're still at the very beginning of this this video here, so like we might as well talk about that. Ooh, experience shrine. So I've got another thing on YouTube that kind of explains how to get into Empowered and also why. But let's talk about it real quick. Nothing of consequence happens until you get to Empowered Monoliths. All of your blessings, they're the normal blessings. They're not the empowered blessings. So pretty much as soon as you get to Empowered Monoliths, you need to, you are encouraged to change all of your blessings to get the good versions of them, to farm up the right blessings and also the empowered version of those blessings. They're called grand blessings, right? Once you get to Empowered Monoliths, your corruption, your base corruption is set at a 100 instead of being capped at 50, which is normally what you would have. You can drop more items when you're in Empowered Monoliths. There are some unique items that are like drop only in Empowered, like Ravenous Void, like the Omnis Amulet if you're above 200 corruption, for example. You get more rarity. You have harder monsters. In level 90 monoliths, you can drop tier 7 modifiers, but if you also want to farm something else, like if I want to farm the first monolith, I can't get tier 7 modifiers in the first monolith because the area level is too low, unless I do Empowered. So that's a lot of words to say that if you're not in Empowered Monoliths, your #1 job, in my opinion, is to get to Empowered Monoliths, because nothing else really matters until you get there. Which is one of the reasons why we beeline up the right side and we don't mess with the left side. The right side is shorter, and also the right side has blessings that give you stats, like crit multi, life, resistance, stuff like that. Whereas all the blessings on the left side are drop rate things. So all those blessings on the left side are things like drop rate of, you know, pants. Drop rate of meteors on top of my head. Drop rate of amulets, drop rate of rare items, things like that, right? And I'd rather have stats for my character instead of increased chance to drop things that I might care about someday. See if we can wander over here. Did I not kill that guy? Thanks, dude. Look at that damage. Man, when you have your buffs up, you really smack hard. I like it. The business, what's going on? You've been here for 1 minute and already we're dropping our pants. Oh my god, man. You really gotta be like that. I want to pick it up. Do I really want to pick it up? No, I guess not. It's a good item with LP on it. It's a good item without LP on it. But, oh well. C'est la vie. We just need to not die. Level 74 is going to be pretty huge for us. We might even beat him. You know what? No, we're not going to beat Empowered Monoliths by level 74. There's no way we'll be that fast. We'll be like level 75 when we walk into Empowered Monoliths. Just by virtue of being kind of a slow leveling build. Being Primalist, etc. We can probably hide all staves that aren't the bladed staff as well. Upheaval's fast. Oh, no, wait. Promise is fast if you're not running upheaval. I mean, the Coal Bear is pretty good for like running to Empowered Monoliths, but that said, Primalist is a slow leveling class. It is slower than everything else. I just wanted to play Upheaval. I want to play Melee. I've never actually played Upheaval before, so here we are. All the numbers that we have so far, based on pretty much Tarek and other people that have tried their hand on speedrunning stuff, says that Primalist is slower than everybody else. So I don't know. I don't have Frenzy and Haste. Just an incredible observation. An incredible observation. That I only have Frenzy from Frenzy Totem and that I only have Haste on hit. So, yeah. I mean, one thing at a time, dude. Just fucking chill. Do I have any points in Haste? I don't have any points in Haste. Let's go ahead and pick them up. I'm actually not sure how long that haste lasts. I wish the number were listed there. Is it like only 1 second? It's 1 second? It's kind of sad. But it'll still be fine. But yeah, we were thinking early on about whether we wanted to have Maelstrom in the build. And like, we already have haste, we already have Frenzy. So having Warcry with +4 points on it feels pretty good. We've been saying we might even want like the Age of Winter unique helmet that has like maybe +1 to +4 levels of Warcry on it. Like there's a lot of things in Warcry that I'd be happy to use. And like the affixes that I could get on my helmet aren't super spicy. They're kind of boring. But we talked about the fact that because I don't have permanent Frenzy, I kind of lack... Oh, you know what? Do I want those? What boots do I have right now? Let's get rid of this mana regeneration thing. I might want these. Vitality, dodge rating, armor. Let's get out of here. Vitality, dodge rating, armor. Need that hybrid life. I feel tanky, I just like don't have much life right now. It's unfortunate.
Yes.
What can we sell? We can sell those things, sell these. We're probably not using Soul around step unless we're like big memeing. Leveling a Bleed Paladin that I made feels good to play even though you don't have the Relic of the Shield damage. The Bleed Paladin? Oh, the Rive build? Oh, that Rive build's great. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, the River build. Come on, autocorrect. What are you doing to me? Yeah, so we were saying that just 1 point up here in the Tectonic Slam. That tiny bit of extra AoE feels really nice. If we got a Thorn Totem on melee hit idle, I guess like Thorn Totem on hit idle, I think I'd drop Fury Leap and use that instead, which would really crank up the armor shred that we have access to in the build. Because like if the only armor shred is coming from upheaval itself, it's not great. That's fine, but it's not great. So I think that is gonna be my last skill. Kind of wondering like what my 5th skill is gonna be. Like my 4th skill is some kind of minion, which is currently my my crit avoid and crit coming from girlfriend here. I like 5th skill. So what if I do like a big 3-part video of leveling this with like upheaval as fast as I can as like a melee build, and then as like a double whammy, we upload a 1-part video of like a 5-hour run using werebear form, where it's like literally twice as fast, just not being melee, being a spell build instead. There we go. Let's get out of there. Let's go here next and ready to have health. Farming all the pieces for Bow Mage and you're hammered in. Gonna level it up today. Get some smite idols on Bow Mage. Test it out. Stupid. I almost feel like that should be a piece of advice. Like what's the new advice to give to like a brand new player? Like it doesn't matter what build you're playing. Literally doesn't matter what build you're playing. Open up your loot filter. Add in this stupid smite on hit idols. You're playing a necromancer? Great. Add in the smite on hit idols to your loot filter. Just in case you want to play the build someday. You might as well filter for them in case they drop. For sure. Listen, Dread, you told me all about that bleed hammer throw build. I think that was like maybe even the first build you ever told me about. Bleed hammer throw. Turns out, it's great. Love bleed hammer throw. Belts? Not really. That's how you show all class idols in every build? Really? Pretty cool. So what do we have here? Health, cold res, attunement mana generation, poison res. Poison res maybe? What do we currently? We have like a really boring helmet. Can I seal? Can I seal this? And then go like health? That's kind of big, right? I'm just gonna put it up there right now, honestly. Let's go like this. Put some of these purpley items away. Yeah, we can work toward that. This is exalted spears we don't care about. We want staves, huh? You have screen wide AoE. That's hot. I like that. Not sure if you want to swap to Bastion. Yup. I agree with you. If you're fighting bosses, I would say just don't use Bastion. Just like have more damage instead. But like for regular clear, you don't need that much damage. So you might as well just like use Bastion. And push Corruption. Fight tankier monsters. Fight scarier monsters, higher damage monsters. It's a haste shrine. Did I just lose mana regeneration somehow? I thought I had more than 8 mana regeneration. What happened? Did I like accidentally misclick an item and turn it off? Hey Wicked, welcome back. What's going on? Man. Your boy needs mana regeneration. Master Sword, welcome back as well. Let's go like this. Item type, turn this off. Accessories, rings, click silver, no. Ivory. Show me some ivory rings. It says void res on it, strength, physical damage. Can we crank this up? So nice void res, I like that. This thing's atrocious. Holy crap, this thing's atrocious. Gonna go here. Viz res. This is like technically helpful, but I don't want it to be. I want armor shred at some point, but like let's get some melee attack speed. We have 2 of these. This has gotta be, it's gotta be health. Ooh, technically a defensive stat, I suppose. I have literally no health in my belt. Yikes, dude. Man, using Warcry to pop projectiles feels so good. Feels really, really nice. Seafood, welcome back. What's going on? Any advice for tier 4 Soulfire Bastion? Have more damage. You're getting stunned in tier 4 Soulfire Bastion? I assume you're talking about the boss. And yeah, I would just say have more damage. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, right? You're starting to figure out that stun is giga dangerous in this game. If you're playing a class that has stun reduction or stun mitigation, stun avoidance built into it, it's very important. Very good. Like stun immunity cannot be stunned if you teleported recently. Very strong, right? Just kill it. Yeah, look at the damage. Love it. Enough damage we can just kill that stupid thing before it does anything too spooky. I like that a lot. What are we speccing into? Probably just more haste, right? These haste nodes have the dodge on it too, attack speed. I guess I want... Oh, let's put a third point here for health leech on crit. That's a really strong node. And then after that, we'll double back and grab more of those hasty points. Yeah, I remember. I was going to put more points into Beastmaster, but then I had to pause for 15-ish points to get my, what do you call it? Spriggan Buddy? To get my Spriggan Buddy. And then I started working on the attack speed points and the crit leech points. Now we can start getting that haste stuff that feels so good. There's just so many good points to grab, huh? Let's do this. God bless. Yeah, my mana's fine for like normal monoliths because I can just like keep running. And like running and not attacking is kind of like mana regeneration. But like I basically want to be attacking constantly. And then keeping up Frenzy Totem and Warcry, right? So I really do need some mana regen, huh? It's pretty important. I also need to keep her alive? Oh my god. I'm like too busy walking. Oh my god. Fuck. I actually need to leave because I can't keep her alive and then not crit avoid cap and I have no crit. So I lose my offense and defense then. Man. Mana regen? Mana regen. This thing has nothing on it but poison res. So I could use this thing instead and go like regen on it. I have one. Yikers. I have one mana regen, don't I? This thing has some mana regeneration on it. If I took this off, then I'm only missing Void Res. So any ring that has Void Res on it would be fine for us. Maybe an Ivory ring, we'll see about that. Maybe a Coral ring too. So this ring is not as good as it appears, because we have too much resistance. We can get mana regen there as well. This thing has 10 left on it, but I can't craft anything, huh? Man, what a bad belt. Shoot, dude. Some more cooldown recovery speed going on. Ooh, that didn't feel good at all. Man, those long arenas. It's like glancing blow. Let's go down here, I guess. The long arenas where I need to be attacking constantly. I don't have mana regen for them. It does not feel good. I also don't have cleanse on my belt yet. Ooh. Did you have cleanse on your Warcry? Yeah, great. Warcry costs mana. And frames. Have I really just like not found any belt that I could use? How sad. Got mana on it, I guess. I mean, Warcry is awesome. It's super strong. I just don't want it to be my only source of cleanse. I think that's a bad choice. I would definitely still put cleanse in my belt. And Warcry has invulnerability, life recovery, sustain for my minion, crit chance, cold damage. It's got so many good things. Let's get out of here. So, like, we don't need this ring, huh? Go like this. Health regen? Come on, dude. This is physical damage strength? I guess I need the void res, huh? This is also not great. There's a staff node over here. We have a bunch of bladed staves right now. At some point, we're gonna have to decide which one I want to use, right? It's a cold res base. Man, cold res base is so good. I saw somebody asking about how to avoid these guys' charge attack. They're right-handed, Jen. So you just walk left. It can't be that easy. It's actually that easy. I actually like that a lot. I like that there are monsters who are right-handed that you can avoid by walking left. Anything that makes you want to put your character or put your mouse somewhere else on the screen, I like those things a lot. Some bonus waves here. Let's just leave. What are we telling how much gear is improving minion damage? Oh, yeah. I guess it's not on the tooltip, is it? It's a good observation. Let's go down here, turn off Hairborn boots. We don't need cold res. Chance to shred armor. This is fine, right? Okay. So we're almost done with this mono here. Pretty close. Get him. Man, those stuns are pretty nice too, aren't they? NR2, what's going on? Welcome back. Not a Bastion. Super unfortunate. Was kind of counting on that, but I guess not. Man, I stun things a bunch, don't I? That's awesome. Food champ. Boop. My brain was telling me that I leveled up. But I guess we're pretty close to that, just not quite. Oops. Come on, brain. Keep up with the action, dude. Daniel, welcome back. What's the Forbidden Judgment build? Oh, we're gonna play that in 3 hours from now. You shall see. It's actually an interaction that we highlighted on stream like a month or so ago, but we never played it. We never did anything with the interaction. So we were revisiting the busted interaction that we already found and playing with it, because why not? This is like the end of a patch, you know what I mean? Like, some, if not all of these things are going to be fixed pretty soon, right? We used Infernal Shade to deal infinite damage. We played the bugged Shuriken build during a race. We have the bugs Judgment build now. $89 days? Is that like December 31st or something, or what? Oh, fuck. Wow, that was kind of spooky. Come on, dude. Twin axe, this thing, this thing. The tier 7 modifiers? Okay, let's get out of here. Roughly? Oh my god. So we don't need that. What are these things? Tier 7 throwing attack damage. Not quite, dude. I mean, like, it's a lot of throwing attack damage, but... See ya. Do we have any more? So we don't have any health there. We could use this. We need Void Res, huh? We can go Void here. I guess it has to be tier 5, huh? 1 left. I'll take it. And then strength is good. Aspect of the strike effect is fine. Health, don't need frailty. I mean, I wish we had crit multi, but... Elemental damage over time is basically crit multi. I'm gonna use this thing instead. Just shatter a couple things. Haste going on. And then this is 3. I want something with 3 on it, not with 4. Because 3 means I can take it off just by doing the boss. Or just by doing the missions that lead up to the boss. Take anything with a 3 on it. Slow on hit? Yeah, let's go here, sure. Gotten Titan Heart, 2 Volcanus, Atrophy, 2 Runes of Ascendance. It's pretty good. I have 1 Rune of Ascendance? We could try to get a Titan Heart. That is exactly what I want. I don't think we want a Prism Wraps. It's a thought. It's kind of an interesting thought. I don't think we want that. It would give us so much. The chat. We have cold damage. We could leech cold damage with a Prism Wraps. Kind of cool. Can you imagine? What if somebody links you like, yo, check out my Prism Wraps, and it's a Prism Wraps with like +4 to upheaval on it? Like, wait. What? Yeah, dude, it's disgusting, trust me. It's OP. I can't wait to link items to other people. When did I swap the shurikens? I think like 35 or so. Alright, so we can do boss. Can you price check this for me? I can't wait. Can't wait. Bonk. Remember, we're using like a level 20 weapon. And like our damage is fine, but like you just wait. Wait till my dad hears about this. You just wait. Iceberg, what's going on? Welcome back. In Slorman, just like last epoch, you can keep passives invested in other ascendancies. Where you can keep passives. No. They don't do anything. You only benefit from the mastery that you are currently expecting to, or that you currently have equipped. Oh my god. Yeah, you can invest in them, but they don't do anything. You can only have one mastery equipped at a time. Wait, that's a nice chess piece. Wait a minute. That is a nice chess piece. Can I slap some health on this thing? You guys stop hitting me, please, just for 1 second. Oh, it's tier 5 armor. I guess that's still fine. Armor's good. Do you get the same Reapers? I mean, you always start with the beginning Reaper. If that's your question. My poor mana situation. Can't keep up with Hate Shrine. Let's go here. They had a new thing where you automatically get some Reapers. That's kind of cute. I like that. Alright, so let's go. I guess we don't have any health, do we? Oh, we have these stupid, like, flat health things. Alright, so that's like a nice chess piece. I just can't use it yet. Unfortunate. Let's go number 2. We were talking about this part of the campaign previously, yesterday, because we were talking about lore. Is this guy, is he Gyron? I thought this was Grail. This is Grail, isn't it? Because like you fight the 3 people and then it says go fight Grail. Let's wait for that. We were saying yesterday, chat, in case you weren't here for that, that it is heavily implied throughout the campaign that Grail is the Emperor. You fight his 3 minions. Is this an alternate thing where, like, what if Grail's compatriots were Gyron and the 2 people I just killed instead of Zarek and Harton? One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Hunter, welcome back. What's going on? Any character level 100? No, not today. Nothing we're gonna play, but getting to level 100 is not particularly difficult. You can do it in like 4 or 5 days if you like really try harding. So we never met Zarek and Harden. Got it. So there's even more leech on it. It's kind of cute. Up here. Yeah, getting to level 100 is pretty trivial currently in Last Epoch. I think they said they wanted to change that. They wanted to make the grind from level 90 to 100 longer, which frankly they should do. It is a bit too short right now.
Do not stand in my way.
Yeah, Dread, hit me up on Discord about that. Hey, is the stuff on YouTube? The podcast?
Is a mercy.
No?
Do not stand in
Would
my
you
way. Shatter.
Oh shit, should we do that?
This is a mercy.
Whoops.
Do not
Don't have
stand
timestamps.
in my
You can't put it
way.
up without timestamps.
Behold, the
I think you should
rage
put it
of
up.
winter.
Oh my god, we need timestamps, chat.
This is a
Timestamps
mercy.
podcast. I guess we'll do that. We'll do that after the melee stuff today.
Do not stand in my way. Shatter. This is a mercy.
Ouch.
Do not stand in my way.
Yep, I hear ya.
Rise, my fallen champions, aid me.
Is this a pet master? This is a beast master, so to speak. The beast master. We have one companion with us. Got a girlfriend here. A Spriggan pet.
This is a mercy.
She's capping our crit avoid, and she's giving us 8 flat critical strike chance,
Do not
which is
stand in
huge.
my way.
And then
This is a
eventually,
mercy.
once we spec an aspect of the links, she's gonna give us some crit multi as well
Aid me.
whenever we activate her skill. Can you pet the beasts? No. Weird that that question also showed up on Discord this week. Somebody wanted to pet their pets and pet their companions.
This is a mercy. Shatter. Do not stand in my way.
Man, think if we had armor shred. I have 4 stacks of armor shred instead of like, you know, 50.
This is a mercy. Shatter. Do not stand in my way.
I think that thorn totem idea is a pretty good idea. If we can actually make it happen.
This is a mercy. I did
There we
what
go.
must
I kind of want to use this helmet,
my people.
but it only has +2 on it. These are all garbage. Man, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's take the chill chance. Man, some crit multi. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a bit of crit multi. But like, we need mana regeneration. We were talking about maybe using this helmet. It does stuff. It's got melee cold damage on it. It's got, you know, some life, some +2 to Warcry. I kind of like +2 to Warcry. But like, I think my current helmet's gonna be better than that. If we get some LP or something, we're definitely into it. Let's go over here. Ba 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 bum bum bum. How long was that? That was 57 minutes? No, it's 45 minutes. 45 minutes to finish that monolith. Got it. Yeah, right? It's like, well, wouldn't it be nice if staves rolled attack speed? It's like you get so much attack speed as a Beastmaster. Like, I don't want attack speed. What I want is to be a level and a half higher. That'd be great. Get rid of this thing. We're never gonna use it. Would I use at Jasper's? I might. It's kind of interesting, huh? Hey, 26, what's going on? This emote? Feel Shaman? You like it? Feel Shaman. You can go mana regeneration while you have a totem out. That's something we talked about doing. Suggestions for a boss killer that can clear monoliths as well. I'm new, only level 90. First of all, welcome. There's plenty of good recommendations. What class are you playing? Maybe we can find something within your class that's a good recommendation. Iceberg, what's going on? I'm glad you like that emote so much. Welcome to the farm. Appreciate that support from you. There we go. That looks good. VK Racing Strike, but you're very interested in Earthquake. Earthquake's excellent. You can play like the normal EQ werebear thing. Whoa, look at that physical resistance. Wait, how does this thing? Like, we want mana. Let's see. What's this thing have? Nothing? It's garbage. Can I spin these things? Mana regen! Thank heavens. Let's go like this. Okay. Okay. Lightning res is garbage. Wait, is lightning res garbage? It's pretty bad. Only pretty bad. Fire res, garbage, garbage. Frailty, not garbage. Void res is helpful because it allows me to swap out this ring even easier. I might even just like save some of this foraging potential. Yeah, I'm gonna save the foraging potential for the mana regeneration. So like this. Sick. Alright, let's go Deadling. Is the spell version good too? Yeah, that's what I was getting to, 26. Spell EQ is one of my favorite builds. Love spell EQ. The advantage of the EQ werebear build is, first of all, it's really strong. But you only get to deal damage every 5 seconds, which is kind of a bummer. But being in werebear form means that you don't have any mana problems. So spell EQ, the advantage is you can spam it, which is great. But you're gonna have some mana problems. It's like building mana regeneration. You definitely want like 22, 23, 24 mana regeneration. I've never built spell EQ using an Urzel's, but I have an interest in it. I would be interested in a Urzel's spell EQ build. Get that mana regeneration to the moon. Right here. Which is the ascendancy for the spell version? The problem with Shaman is that it's boring as hell. Probably should go Druid. I'd go Druid. What is this thing? Melee crit chance? Rambling Falcon. I feel like I'm rambling right now. Thanks for the follow. Still 1.5 levels to go. Let's go to this thing. Mihai, welcome. What's going on? Got the Herald of the Scurry helmet. I heard it was busted. Can I recommend a beginner-friendly build? You want to use the helmet. Use the helmet. Use it. You want a beginner-friendly build? Put on the helmet. Laugh your way to level 100. It is a strong item, dude. Let's see. What's a good place to be? I guess do you want a build guide? Do you want recommendations? Do you want me to gently recommend that you move in the right direction? Do you want me to tell you exactly what to do? I've been tending toward not getting build guides unless people explicitly ask for them. A planner would be great. So I'll give you 2 recommendations, okay? For people that you can take a look at. What's his name? Mick Magic. Mick Magic has an upheaval plus squirrel build, and that's on Dread's YouTube channel. Dread, if you want to link that video, that's fine. I think that's pretty good. Ooh, God bless, a belt. Belt. Grab these two. The build's pretty good. If you want to be like just a summoner and not worry about your own damage as well, one of my mods, Sir Free For All, put up his own YouTube video, kind of highlighting the things you can do with squirrels. And I wouldn't call his video like a build guide, so to speak. But if you want to like yoink some ideas from his build, he's got some pretty flipping insane gear. Not exactly the average, true. But I think it's always fun to see like what you can do with the build, right? So mana regeneration, great. Do we have cleanse? We don't have any cleanse. Man, really? We don't have cleanse? What if I spin this? Health regen? Alright, ready? It's not what I wanted. Okay, come on. Spin. Spin? Spin? I can't spin it yet. Shoot. Alright, well. Fuck. I'm trying to get that stupid cleanse affix. I just don't have it yet. Yeah, so the first YouTube video that was linked in chat, that's a build guide. The second build, it's a build guide for like a hybrid build. Like you deal damage and your minions deal damage. The second video that was linked in chat is a build showcase of what you can do with just minions dealing damage. And I call it a build showcase because holy shit, his gear is good. Wait, is that it? Is that what I'm looking for? Is that hybrid health and health? Not bad. I really need more shards for percent life because I need to finish up my helmet soon. CC Tech, welcome back. What's going on? By the way, somebody was asking yesterday if Twitch VODs could be turned on for subs. I've gone ahead and done that. I'm gonna keep an eye on Twitch, because the last time that I had Twitch VODs on, the downside is that they were giving like DMCA pings for things that weren't DMCA, which was very annoying. Which is why I turned it off a while ago. So I've got it back on now for subs only. And hopefully Twitch is less annoying this time around. We have Bleeding Heart. Bleeding Heart's pretty good. Not with no LP though. I already have like tons of leech. I'd rather just like have a good amulet as well. At least for the short term. There we go. One more level until our new weapon. Hello, friend. Bump, 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 bump. I'm telling you, man, the damage looks good. I like it. This kind of bonky damage is exactly the kind of thing that I'm looking for. It already feels like if we were in Empowered right now, we'd probably be good to go. We'd probably be, like, fine for a while. Is there anything else we want right now? So we have this, we have 5 points, those are all good. I'm kind of interested in mana regen stuff down here. More leech there would be good. That duration doesn't really matter. More attack speed. I think I want to start working on this stuff. So how much fizz res do we have? We have 79. So I'm using this to cap some fizz res is all. The flat melee physical damage is like not so important. The flat melee fizz is not so important because we have so much flat damage. We have like 180 flat damage, is that right? I guess we're going to once the bladed staff upgrade, because this thing has 98 on it. Or we're gonna have like over 200 flat damage. That's so much. Let's run past these guys. I'm so close to that damage upgrade. I really want it. The bladed staff has +1 melee skills on it too. It's like another 20% penetration. I think that's what I'm gonna spec it into anyways. You hear a lot about Umbral Blades. You should try it out at some point. Umbral Blades is super strong. Umbral Blades poison, Umbral Blades bleed, Umbral Blades frostbite, even though it's a bug. Umbral Blades crit, Umbral Blades shadow daggers. Turns out the skill is pretty good. For being such a strong, versatile skill, it sure has a really boring skill tree, doesn't it? Like, you pretty much only spec it one way. Bonk this guy. I feel like it's hard to make a bad Umbral Blades build. Get a bleed build you like, for sure. We've been talking about doing some like build tech on screen or on stream. Maybe that's something we can sneak in today. We'll see. Play before it gets deleted like Flurry. Flurry is still fine. It just doesn't deal 40 million damage anymore. But then the ailment rework. No, the ailment rework. Okay. Bloop. The crit version, Lamau. Yeah, the crit version is not good. Let's go here next. Get some of these. I'm aiming for these tomes of experience because I want to level up so quickly. Jinxie, welcome back. What's going on? Yeah, we're gonna have to make timestamps today, chat. About three-ish, maybe 2.5-ish hours from now, we'll re-listen to the podcast and make our timestamps. Beljo, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Let's go. Ooh, that's a lot of elemental damage. I tend to avoid those nodes. Are there any boots that we're looking for? Not really. We can go high health, take less damage though, that's fine. Chad, did I tell you? Did I tell you that I did not burn down the apartment today? Oh my god, I'm so happy. My first loaf of sourdough didn't turn out great. But my second loaf, much, much better. Your boy's a baker. We have better bread today? We absolutely have better bread today. I also didn't put wax paper in the oven. Huge upgrade, chat. Huge upgrade. Wax paper is not supposed to go in the oven, by the way. I know you knew that already. I didn't. But bears repeating. Wax paper, oven. Nope. Whoops. What's that? 0% what are my suffixes? 0% what? Oh, you responded to somebody. I apologize. You poison, void, necrotic res are at 0. What are you doing wrong? You are not valuing resistance. Your loot filter might not be set up. And another thing that might be happening, I assume that you aren't correctly valuing implicit modifiers on your gear. And if I can just like keep assuming things about you. Are you a Path of Exile player? It's okay. We've all been hurt by PoE. It's fine. Are you a rogue? That's another great guess. Rogue has such a bad time gearing. You don't get any help. Yeah. Rogue's gotta be like one of the hardest classes to gear up. Because like your mastery, all it gives you is stupid damage. and caps your crit and less damage taken and glancing blows and attack speed. Stupid sexy rogue. Doesn't give you any res. Where's my res at, dude? Yeah, rogues are hard to gear. You really got to prioritize those suffixes. But even then, 0%, it's a little bit low. You might want more than 0. If you got them to around 50 or something, it'd be fine. It'd be fine for a while. Do. Boop. So this, can I, so I need 74 for that, or I can just use this thing instead, right? So it's got cleanse on it already. What if I do this? I guess it doesn't have, I could just try to yoink the health off and put the health up here. So let's do that. Let's go. Okay, so we got everything we wanted. We'll put the cleanse on a belt eventually. But I get to juice up nothing. I get to juice up nothing. Man. Sad. Do. These high health monsters take less damage. It's always kind of a pain. We can probably go ahead and turn off this thing by now. 73.5, dude. What's the smoothest Spellblade build for leveling through the campaign? Spellblade build? Flame Reeve? I've never played Flame Reeve, chat. Is Flame Reeve good for leveling? I assume that it is. Like, I like Mana Strike and scaling spell damage and procs and stuff, but like, it's not great. Yeah, Flame Reeve is excellent. Especially once you get the ring. The ring is very high value for you. Yeah, Jimji knows. Whatever it's called. Doesn't matter. You know, the ring. That thing. Man, the Crystal Sword getting buffed next patch, chat. It's gonna be so good for all you Flame Reeve gamers out there. That's gonna be such a strong build. Feels bad without Firebrand? I mean, I would never play without Firebrand. Oh, we're talking about leveling. Can't you just level with like Mana Strike plus Flame Reeve? Because that can give you your, I guess by the time that that's relevant, because I'm thinking about the blade weaving stuff. By the time that you have the blade weaving more damage nodes, then you also have access to Firebrand. I suppose so. I gotcha. So what do you think? Flame Reeve without Firebrand? Is that a reasonable thing to ask a new player to level as? It still triggers the big wave? Gotcha. Listen, man, I've never played Flame Reeve. Although, admittedly, I probably would like it. I'll play it someday. I don't know. It's pretty good for leveling. You think so? You have an hour right now if I want to go to Discord. Nah, I want to keep doing this. It's all good. Let's go up here. Mention leveling the Tempopotamus. Tempopotamus is the level 27 zone. It's called the Tempopotamus something something. Got a funny name. Has endurance on it? Maybe? Maybe I want this? It's got mana regen too. It's just on a really bad base though, unfortunately. Did my in-game music disappear? I said. Honk, honk, honk. Oh yeah, this whole time we've been talking about crit Flame Reeve. Just in case anyone was curious about that. Health and damage stuff, enrage, high health deal. Can I get a freebie? Crit chance, let's go crit chance over here. You've learned so much about Slowmancer watching this last Deepox. Listen, man, Slowmancer is a hell of a game. Huh, maybe that ring? There's poison res on it. Do you have to try it? You despise screen clutter? Oh my god, I walk past the enemy. You despise screen clutter. It's a little screen cluttering. If you despise it, you probably just skip it. Come on, dude. But Dread and I both have some Slowmancer videos up on YouTube. If you want to check those out. I think Dread's got way more than me. I want to put my my crafting video up, which I haven't quite gotten around to it yet. Wait, what was the unique item? Garbage? Got it. Perfect. Perfect. I mean, isn't that like high level Path of Exile as well? Like at some point you kind of want that, right? Like you want to be fighting like more and more things at the same time. The low levels of Slowmancer are definitely not screen cluttering. Gotcha, okay. It's alright. Not every game is for every person. You are not obligated to enjoy the games that I enjoy. Right here. Food champ. More LP Morning Frost. Void Res, melee attack speed. This is like fine. I'm actually just gonna shatter them right away. Go shatter this. We have this thing. This is tier 3 life. We have 2 more. So we go like that. We need life for this thing then. Is there anything else that I can bonk real quick? 5, 4, 3, 2. Guess that's fine. This is Void Res. Necrotic. Poison, necrotic. Get this thing out of here like that. At the very least, poison on hit necrotic res. Oh my god, dude. At least I want vitality on these things. Dodge. Enemies have a chance to dodge is fine because upheaval cannot be dodged. So, sick. Bonk, 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 bonk. Did you know upheaval cannot be dodged? We have 13 mana regen. It's feeling better now. I'll have to keep note of that in case we do a Arena Echo. See how it feels at that point. Goodbye, friends. I got places to be, dude. Look at that. That's like fine clear. Leeching something something. Wait. Dude. Buddy. Get back here. What's this? Exalted health on a pair of boots? It's kind of interesting. I would need fire res though, wouldn't I? Is there a unique pair of boots that has fire res on it? Yes, the Ignite boots. We're not using scepters, we can go up here. This is fine. Yeah, the fire dragon boots. Probably not worthwhile trying to farm those up, but like, I mean, if we get a pair with 1 LP, maybe we can slap some life on them. Oh, wait till you find out that audio alerts is bugged with Firefox. The whole thing is bugged. They haven't fixed their issue yet.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously,
They
the
have
environment
fixed
down
their
here is all
issue.
Salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt.
The reverse
and to an
scam.
extent, the air is salt.
Oh, the old switcheroo. I guess they have fixed the issue. That's awesome. They're like, please use Google Chrome. It's like, nope. Goodbye, friend. First Burning Embers. Man, Burning Embers have Ignite effect on them. They were such a exciting pair of gloves. And now Ignite effect is garbage. Unfortunate. Should I go down here? Elemental stuff. Damage. Should I like breach out? Let's do this thing real quick. And then I'll do that chaos node. I feel like however much I turn up the audio of this game, like the music, it's like never loud enough. Bonk. Is it weird that the dungeons aren't tied into the storyline at all? Like, you just randomly find this key on the ground, it's like, better go find out what the key does. They have story, but like, there's nothing outside of them that tells you to go to them, right? Like, there's not like a Xana who says like, by the way, yeah, these corrupted dungeons. You should go find them someday. Oh god, I forgot. Isn't Xana dead or something? She like left, never to return. Sorry for bringing that up. Now you have like... Now instead of Xana, you have mastery passes. Hmm. It hurts. Alright, let's go do this thing. Too soon, too soon. You know what? This thing might be good. What use is there to have keys to the dungeon? I don't mind that question. Chat, what use is there for keys to access the dungeons? The keys help you right-click so that you can actually find out where the dungeons are. Valid answer. It opens the door. I don't know, like what if only tier 4 needed a key? Like, what if, like, tier 1, 2, 3 didn't? There's swords down there, nothing exalted here. We're looking for purple stuff. Is there anything purple? I only see exalted swords, Big Sad. This way. Farming specific unique drops from dungeons. I mean, is that really gonna break the game? It means you can't campaign skip on your very first character. Which I'm pretty sure the devs don't want you to do. They don't want you to campaign skip on your very first character. Is that the entire purpose of the key system? Am I having a few dedicated drop sources for farming? I mean, you can always, like, there's no maps, chat. So, like, you can always farm monoliths for the rest of your life. You're never gonna run out of maps. You never need to go back to tier 1 maps or something. So, like, dedicated places to farm, like you always had dedicated places to farm. Any monolith you want. Harp, welcome back. What's going on? Harp, should I call you Lamented or Harp, or should I call you like the full Lamented Harp? I was asking which part of your username I should turn into your name. Harp is good. Got it. Monoliths equals map. I mean, monoliths equals map, yes. But my point is, you're never going to run out of monoliths. Because you don't require an item in order to run a monolith. The way that you require a map in order to run maps. Which is a pretty sizable difference between last epoch and Pyrian. God bless. Right, so this thing is percent cold damage. What do we want to put on? Wokey, what's going on? You want to play a new game? You don't know what to play? Any suggestions for you? Preferably not Acolyte. Have you played Slormancer? First things first. Have you ever played Slormancer? Cold damage, like some of our damage is crit. Or sorry, some of our damage is cold damage. This is necrotic. Fire damage stuff. I think I'll just use this thing for the short term. Melee crit chance. Sure. Percent increase cold. So we want slow chill, I guess. All right, big. 69. Cool. Almost doubles our damage. Big. So let's go hide these bladed staves now. Do I care about any of this? I know the answer is no, but do I? No, I don't. Nope. We have crit chance when you activate stuff, things happen. Like, I kind of want this mana regeneration down here. Let's get more leech. There we go. Builds in last epoch. Alright. Builds in last epoch that you haven't played yet. Oh my god. You like minion builds, don't you? I guess I just lost 24% attack speed, didn't I? Big sad. My damage is like much more front loaded. I like it. It also means we really want that attack speed on our gloves, huh? Ooh, we could spec into the nodes for Aspirate of the Viper. That's 5% attack speed per point. These things, it's pretty good. You want to spice it up? You like minion builds, but you want to spice it up. God, what does that even mean? A minion? You want to play like a spicy minion build? Do you want to play a death? Oh, you said not Acolyte. I was gonna say like Death Seal Summoner. You put Death Seal on some kind of minion. Hey, Zerdian. Thank you so much for that Prime. I appreciate it. Welcome to the farm. Hope your game's treating you well these days. A spicy build. Have you done anything with like a Vine Summoner? Like Vines is your primary source of damage? Forge Guard stuff? It's heads up. There's a lot of buffs you can get out of Void Cleave as well, right? This is plus 11. I guess we're almost ready for the boss. Let's go here. Alright, God bless. We gave you some ideas. Alright, some kind of Vine build. Maybe it's poison, maybe it's crit. Maybe you're a werebear. Maybe you're Spriggan form. Maybe you're human form. I don't know. And we're like basically doubled it. We got like 80% more damage by upgrading our weapon. Dick. Oh, +1 to melee skills. That's funny. Why is this thing showing up? So we are still a level and a half away from level 20 skills. I'm still not really sure what my last skill is supposed to be. If I get the idol that I want, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the Thorn Totem Armor Shred bit. Is there anything else I can use instead, like right now? We could solve our mana problems with Tempest Strike. Yo. That's a great idea. Shield Bash? We've done Shield Rush a couple times. We've done Shield Bash as a primary source of damage. Get the Summoning Beam. We need one more. Chance to dodge is free for us. God bless. Cause I'm free. Bonk. God bless having free modifiers that mean nothing. Water Shrine. How many points? I can get 50% attack speed. Really? I can get that much attack speed? It's 5 attack speed per point. God, that's so much attack speed. I mean, we're gonna do it. We can spend like my next 10 levels on attack speed. Sure. Is that better than crit multi? Maybe not, but I want to. I don't know. We can do both. Then we're... Oh my god, we're not ready for the boss? We'll just fight this guy. Is this a bad idea?
You understand nothing, traveler. Annihilation. Destruction.
Everything's fine. I'm gonna get a Doom Ring.
Chaos. Destruction.
Get a nice little iframe going in there. Take 0 damage.
Destruction.
Doom Ring. Ring, ring, ring.
Chains return.
Sick.
What's of yours?
Any LP? No LP. Alright, so we got a ring. Love it. Remember, Doom is enemies take 15% increased damage, right? Melee damage. So this ring is like not really helping us. Take that thing off, put this thing on. Movement speed, leech rate, melee damage, leech, Doom effect. It's only 11% chance. Wow, that's a bad percent chance. Still counts. Let's go. Still counts. See, if you say it still counts enough, it counts. Go this. The damage is looking excellent. Let's go like this. Click. Alright, there we go. Thank goodness. Man, it takes so long to do stuff on YouTube. There. I've got the part 2 from yesterday up. For those of you who are interested in following along with this like leveling thing that we're doing. I don't think we're gonna stop at Empowered Monoliths. I think we're just gonna like make this 3.5 hours long. And then like however long, or like wherever we get to. That'll be fine. How much life do I have? 1400? Like slowly but steadily getting better, right? And by slowly, I mean, you know, kind of slowly. I've got this belt with hybrid life. Tier 3, tier 4. We'll go like this and then removal something. Nope, I whiffed. Actually, maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay, because I took off the flat life, not the hybrid, so I can put percent on it. I want to take off a prefix and put cleanse on it. If I can't do that, it's kind of bad. Sure. So I can go health. I guess I can go cleanse first. Yeah, void damage, great. I suppose. Huh. So I need percent health. I need a lot of percent health. Man. I need percent health for my belt and also for my body armor. The body armor thing is only relevant until I can get a Titan heart. So Titan heart is pretty much best in slot for us. I guess an LP Titan heart would be best in slot for us, but we'll get there. Unicy, the username that I can't pronounce. I'll still give him my best chance. Welcome, welcome. What's going on? Bonk, 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 bonk. Hey, no problem. I appreciate that. Thanks for dropping by. Boop. So what do you call a leap slam? I used to hate this thing, but like, I don't know, it's kind of grown on me over time. I guess maybe I should use it more often. It gives me a lot of attack speed. Am I supposed to be a shark stacking build? Let's go kill this guy real quick. Maybe. Like, as long as we can keep the buffs up, our damage looks really good. But like, look at my mana. It's percent health. Okay. I need to go buy more of those Runes of Shattering. Hopefully the vendor has some. Hopefully. Nerd Herd, welcome back. What's going on? Alright. Cool, dude. I don't know about this whole percent increased cold damage. I want to craft another one that has crit multi on it instead. Not this though, like this thing. It's down there. Plus flats. This is melee fizz? Ugh, I don't know. Tell you what. Shock is kind. Oh, that's chill. Minion spell damage, baby. Okay, so like this. 94. Wait, hold on. This is 8,000. This is 82. 82 with a flat on it. What about if I go like... Bum bum. That's 2120. So the flat's better than this percent here. Okay. The flat's better than the percent. What if I can take this and go like multi? I can't even craft, dude. Okay, so I'll use this for now. Let's put this over here.
Yes.
And I just need to like get some of these things out of here. I like this belt. Sularon Step is hilarious, but I don't think we're going to use it. Put this node back in, put this node back in.
Take care.
So many things to think about. Can I... Let's go like this.
Yes. Take care.
There we go. Start stashing some stuff real quick. Changing ailment effect to ailment penetration will be bad for ailments because the penetration more will be additive with penetration. Correct. That is correct. Because you already have shred and you already have penetration. You already have those things.
Shall burn eternal. Embrace the flame.
It's taking a multiplicative modifier and turning it into an additive that you already have a bunch of, presumably. So like, we don't know if anything else is, like, we don't know the full story, right?
Eternal flame.
So we can't say like, this is exactly how it's gonna be.
Eternal flame.
The poison nerf altogether is definitely a bigger nerf than the ailment effect change. And like, ailment builds are pretty strong. Do they really need ailment effects? The build that we talked about that really seems to get hurt by the ailment effect stuff is Electrify. Because Electrify builds get so much effect.
My soul flames consume you.
And it seems like those builds in particular
Burn the bright.
are gonna get hit.
How bright will you burn?
And like, do they deserve to get hit? Do they deal a bunch of damage for free anyways? Yes. Electrify kind of feels tacked on. And then it also just randomly has like all these more multipliers on it. And it also converts like bleed and ignite, which you can get in all your gear. And like the bleed, dragon bone axe.
My soul
You know what I mean?
burns.
Armor endurance. So armor. Armor's so good, dude. Look at that armor. I'll get endurance in my gear. Shredder's nerfed as well. The numbers are not exactly 1-to-1 yet. And like maybe they're gonna buff stuff too. Like we don't know the entire story chain. Shred's gonna go to 10 stacks instead of 20 stacks. Let's go here. Like I don't want to sit here and be like, this is exactly how it's gonna be. These builds are gutted. Those builds are gonna be good. Like we don't know the full story. I am way too bad at clickbait to care about things like that. This is exactly how it's gonna be. All these builds are garbage. I don't know. We'll see. Like, ailment builds would probably be fine. Ailment builds would probably be fine. But they'll be a little bit more, less interesting, right? Like, right now, you really want ailment effects. And, like, if you don't have some, how can you squeeze it into your build? You really want it somewhere. It's like, oh, that thing that was kind of interesting. It's like, I'm losing a way of scaling damage. I don't know. It's like a tiny bit boring, isn't it? What's this? Your builds are garbage. Every build is garbage. This game is unplayable. I saw a Reddit post today. It's like, Last Epoch's dead. Nothing's happening before multiplayer. And it's like, first of all, why are you posting that? Why, like, Last Epoch's dead, nobody's playing it. Are we going to have the same Steam numbers? You see, statistically, Last Epoch is seeing no player growth over the next month. Shut up! I'm like, what? It's like, and? It's like, I'm still playing it. I still like it. Seems like Twitch chat likes it too. But the numbers, they're not there. It reminds me of like, like constant growth. For like corporations and whatnot. It's like, how are you going to continue growing over the past over the next 20 years? And it's like, buddy, like we don't need to ever expand. That's how we get garbage like Comcast. Like, what if we just, like, you know, don't? No one's playing this game. So, well, there's about to be a huge update. And it hasn't happened yet. So how about we just relax for just a minute. That's how capitalism works. I wouldn't call capitalism working. I don't know, man. I'm not too big on it currently. What is this? Aspect of the Bohr effect. Perfect. Alright. There we go. Reworking crit chance multi. They were talking about reworking crit chance and increased crit chance. We heard about that once, and then it's been radio silence ever since. This is 6% tankiness. I do like being tanky. Tanky's great. Health, mana regeneration. Okay, so like, if this thing had cleanse on it, it'd be so good. Listen. Okay. Fuck. Give me the mana regen. Okay, so it's fine. It's actually fine because now we can take this. Oh no, this needs health? No, it doesn't. This. Where's my hybrid life? I'm gonna go like this. Let's go health here. Percent life like this. And I can't craft it. Oh my god, really? Let's get some glyphs. I want this node. I need some glyphs of hope so that I can put percent life on that chest piece. I guess we want vitality prefix, right? Much more important than anything else. Much more important than anything else. Man, this feels exactly like Old Sunder. And every time that I remember that, it puts a smile on my face. Ooh. How do I value armor for melee builds? I value armor for every build. I've been saying that the more I play Last Epoch, the more I go out of my way to get good armor values. Armor feels great in this game. Armor mitigates all hit damage, not just physical. It is 100% normal effectiveness against physical damage, and only 70% as effective against non-physical damage. But like, I don't know, getting good armor value feels very, very good. If you can squeeze in like an armor blessing, or like 1 or 2 armor rolls on your gear, you'll feel it. Okay, so like, where's my thing? I have 5. All right, let's go here. We said percent health, and then vitality. But like, I really want +2. Like this. Come on. Oh, okay, so it's fine. It's good. It's good. It's fine. Better than that. Cool. Let's do this. Got movement speed on it too. Looking real fresh. Auto Bomber versus Cold Bear. Auto Bomber has almost no defense. Cold Bear has tons of defense built into it. So yeah, those are like opposite sides of the spectrum. Like, you can build Devouring Orb to be a very tanky character. Most people don't. It's boring. Yeah, the only real thing you have on a Devouring Orb build is like Leech. You have insane damage, you have Leech, and you have a big life pool. But in Last Epoch, reduced damage taken, less damage taken, that's king. Yeah, anything with reduced damage taken or less damage taken is a very high priority. And like, you have Ursine's Strength and you have Aspect of the Boar. Which is like, it's twice as much damage reduction as Void Knight gets, right? Just from those two nodes. Because all Void Knights only have the less damage taken from nearby enemies. In the base train. So you thought that Ravenous Void was good for Devouring Orb because it has Vitality on it. And it is. But it's also good for Devouring Orb because you have almost no defense. And wouldn't it be nice if you did? Let's go high out, take less. Slot this beacon over here too. No, people love Devouring Orb. I love Devouring Orb. I think I've played more Devouring Orb than I have anything else. But like, I mean, it's not a super tanky character. It's just giga damage with really high leech. It's also very easy to put together. We're never going to use this thing. So I think as long as you're managing expectations, like, no, you didn't fall for a nuke route. Yeah, farm like mad, absolutely. This is a dead end, isn't it? Let's go this way. Like, you really think Devouring Orb is going to be nerfed next patch? Of all the things they should nerf, you think they're going to nerf that? Probably not. I don't know. It's a super popular build. Maybe they will. Yeah, Dio, Devouring Orb. Sorry. Maybe they'll nerf it. It needs a nerf, for sure. It's just a matter of like whether that's a priority right now. I love the cold dot bear build. Oh, whoa. It's so easy to play, put together. It's got nice animations, good scaling. You can go staff, you can go shield. It's so good. Like, it's easy to put together, and it's so easy to play. Attack speed? Companion size? That doesn't do anything? More companion damage? Let me get attack speed. Let's go ahead. Alright, let's make sure that YouTube's up. Is it? Good. I'm a little surprised, chat. I posted a 3.5-hour video to YouTube a day ago, and it's got 1,000 views on it. I didn't really expect that. I thought that was gonna be like a niche video that only a couple people watched. Really? It's a long ass video. Really want to go fire minion necro, but I'm so squishy. So much ground clutter. I hear ya. I hear ya. Those pesky minion builds. There's too much going on. If only there was some way to have your minions blow each other up. Wait a minute. Afty and Lycas, welcome both of you. Thanks for the follows. How come, like, my favorite minion builds are just minions blowing up? Like, volatile zombies? Skelly mage sacrifice? Totem pop? You see, chat, the best minion is an exploding minion. Can I see metrics on how many people watch the entire thing? Maybe? This. Analytics? Alright, so 1,000 people. Okay, 970 times 3.5. What's 970 by 3.5, Jen? $3,395. And the total watch time is 177 hours. So what's... No, hours is fine. So if every single person watched the entire thing, it'd be 3,000. And it's a, what is it, like a 10th? It's like 1/30th of that? Yeah, it's 1/30th, right? 1/20th? So people are watching like 1/20th of the video on average. So what's 1/20th of 3.5 hours? So on average, people are watching it for like 10 minutes or so. It's fine. Sure. I'm not really expecting anybody to sit down and watch the entire thing. It's like, no, a video like this is meant to be skipped around. You skip around, you find the leveling part that you want. You're like, oh, what was this guy doing when he was on his level 90 monoliths? He's like, click to the level 90 monoliths and like, watch. Maybe. Listen, man, I don't know. I think 3.5 hours long, but that was like the average Bay class episode. The amount of PoE runs you watch around that time. I suppose so. Yeah. But like, for a Bay class episode, you kind of want to watch the entire thing, right? Right? I think? I guess when Rise was still on it, he was pretty rambly. What's this? Is Rise like full-time Lost Ark these days? Mostly? Gotcha, gotcha. Let's get out of here. Man, for how long that command is, it's like extremely useful, isn't it? Let's get this thing out of here. Don't care about this. I guess we can put multi on this. Because we have 3 of these. Right, 1, 2. Yikes, it's garbage. Okay, good. Crit avoidance. Let's go percent increased damage. You hate that it's over 2 messages? True. Like instead of half, you could type in like 0.5 or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Bonk, bonk. So we're working on our 3rd level 90 monolith, right? We've been at it for 2 hours at this point, so we're 7, 8, 9. So we're at the 9-hour mark on this character. We currently have 9 hours of game time. We're level 75. Our 13 mana regeneration is feeling pretty good as well. I'm not really using the aspect of the link stuff. God, do I even want aspect of the links, Chad? Like for swipe, I would for sure. No, am I joking? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I already have all these other buffs that cost so much mana. Actually, what's going on? First time last year by player followed the Acolyte leveling video. Yeah, that was with a Spirit Plague. I know the nodes are insane. I know they double. I know they're huge, but the mana. Could I recommend a Lich build to transition to? Yeah, absolutely. You could stay as a damage over time build. You could either be like spell damage over time with Wandering Spirits plus Drain Life. You could go ailment damage over time by going like bleed or poison. Or I think probably the best option is just like some kind of crit build. And by some kind of crit build, I would recommend either a Fizz or a necrotic damage version of what I have on that 13 video. So if you type in exclamation point 13, you'll see which one I'm talking about. If you want to stay as a damage over time build, you can stay as a damage over time build. If you want to keep scaling, like, you know, like necrotic, spell damage over time, Spirit Plague, along with necrotic, spell damage over time, Wandering Spirits, you can do that. If you want to take a look at what Dread was doing, he had an interesting idea using channeled Wandering Spirits. And you could do that as a Lich. Seems kind of cool. I like that idea. I like that idea because I like Wandering Spirits so much. Anytime I can work Wandering Spirits into a build, I'm pretty happy about it. But like, as long as you're using Death Seal and Reaper form, it's gonna be hard to have a bad build. Those two skills are super strong. Boom, 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 boom. Man, freezer at multi. Where's my exalted attack speed? health. Let's go for those experience. I really just want all the experience possible. I want to level up. So I guess flat damage for like cold and fizz is all about the same. Because our penetration is for both. But you fancy the crit stuff? Oh my god, the crit stuff's super strong. Take a look at that video for inspiration. If you end up making variations to it, like, that's a-okay. But just like the whole package of Death Seal, Reaper Form, getting the Overleech, getting all the crit multi benefits. Like, Transplant. I want you to try out Transplant. How about that? Try speccing Transplant the way that it is in that video, with like all the extra corpse explosions at the beginning and at the end. Transplant deals a tremendous amount of damage. So the real question's like, do you want Rip Blood to be your other damaging skill? Do you want Marrow Shards to be your other damaging skill? Maybe you want to go the Soul Feast route. Crit Soul Feast plus Hungering Spirits is one of my favorite builds. Doesn't even use Transplant. But I have a lot of fun turning on Death Seal and then Goomba stomping my enemies to death. Because it deals just so much damage. Is Arena better for leveling? Arena is good for nothing. It is good for absolutely it technically is an okay source of experience between waves 200 and 300. But first of all, not every build can do that. And second of all, there's no loot. There's nothing. There's no loot, there's no blessings, there's no exalted items, there's no nothing. So I would generally recommend against doing arena ever, unless you're trying to compete on the arena, like on the ladder, or you're doing like a weekend race or something. It's like arena is fun, but like there's almost no reason to do it. We good? Like, if experience is really all you care about, like, go push up some corruption. Go get to like 200, 250, maybe 300 corruption, and then just like blast through your mono. Because then like you're getting very good experience at that point, and you're also, you know, getting items and blessings, getting loot. Do I care about any of this? It's a good question. No. So upheaval. I think we're taking our last more multiplier up there. Wider? I don't think wider matters. Since you create a shockwave from the totem. Bleed chance, crit multi. I guess we're really close to crit cap, right? If not already crit capped. So we have all of these points. I can do more healing down here, but I don't think that's necessary. I'm gonna try the pull instead of a knockback, because I've never tried it before and I think I ought to. Higher tether range, mana cost, global melee damage, crit chance. Health 1 point here. I'm gonna go like maybe a point here. Like this. Okay. Let's keep working on that. Increase health. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Wait, now I need to pay attention. So it pulls in enemies? Does it? I guess it does. Is that good? It's good against Julra, for sure. I guess if I'm playing a melee character, I really want enemies on top of me, don't I? Also, I take reduced enemies, or reduced damage from nearby enemies. So maybe I do actually want that. It's not grappling hook? Big sad. God, grappling hook is so good. Nice audio, nice visual. Let's go up here. I want better idols too. The bigger the range, the more noticeable. I don't really want to change anything that I currently have spec'd. That's what I've been saying. Like, I would really be interested in having plus levels for upheaval. What does she scale on? Attunement scaling? Got it. We only have 17 attunement right now. So if I want her to have flat life, we need some attunement. It's better with worse skills because it makes worse skills better. That's a mood. I see you, Blazin'. Bump, 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 bump. We've got to be close to doing the boss, right? The old Elder Gaspar. There we go. You know, I might change this node. I don't know, it's fine. The tether range feels really good. I'm glad we have got a couple points on that. Ooh, what are these? Oh, Thorn Totem. Okay, okay. Hold up. So... who needs poison res? It's garbage, Chad. Poison res is bad for you. What if we did... 4% chance. Oh my god, it's so bad. What is this? Okay, so this is also 4%, which is pretty low. Let's do this. And then like this. That's what I want to try out. Let's do it. Yeah, I I figured that the arc thing is what you meant. Yes. The armor shred. I think that armor shred's gonna be much better than like Fury Leap. Also, it's another thing that I don't need to spend mana on to maintain my buffs. Hey Moto, what's going on? For fire build, pen versus fire damage. It sounds like you're saying for amulets. First of all, crit multi, spell crit. Elemental damage over time, if you're a damage over time build. Penetration's not good on an amulet because it's not big enough. Hopefully you're playing a build that like hits a lot, or maybe has like a secondary skill that can hit a lot. Because currently shred is the best source of penetration. So if you can get like your corresponding like fire shred in your build, you'd be much happier with that. You're playing Warpath? Are you dual wielding? I wonder. Two swords? Are you playing Ignite? I wonder what build you're playing. I wonder if you want to use a scepter. I've heard that there's this sneaky node. Zacia? Welcome. I can only assume that I pronounced that name correctly. I've heard that that if you're using a scepter with a fire damage warpath build, that it's really good. I could be wrong. As you intended? Listen, as long as your name is easier to pronounce than like Elon Musk's kid, I think we're good to go. Yeah, so Moda, are we talking about amulet affixes? Because penetration is so small on amulets. I would almost never get it. I would almost never get penetration on my amulet. Just like anything else is better. If you're playing Ignite, go elemental damage over time. If you're playing crit, you know, get crit multi and fire damage. Do 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 do. It's just so small compared to anything else. So we have this armor shred chance over here. When a totem dies, it's unsummoned. Does this work? I wonder if it does. Moda, tell me about your build. I'm kind of curious now. Are you like dual wield Eye of Reen, like melee fire damage crit? Do I have Discord? Yep. Exclamation point Discord. Oh, share screen? I'm not going to do any share screen stuff right now. But if you want to post screenshots or share a build planner or just talk to other people, it's a great place to do it. Double Ivorine. Is Double Ivorine really better than using a Scepter as well? So we're good? Alright, we're good. Let's go. Oh wait, this is minus cast speed? Wait, no, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Whoops. What is minus cast speed? I meant to remove a point, not despecialize the entire thing. Ah, it's fine. I guess I'll just have to kill more monsters. What a pain. Imagine killing monsters. What did they do wrong? I feel like I'm the one invading their territory.
Who are you?
Let's go like this. Better for bossing? And people love that EQ werebear. Probably the EQ werebear, right? It's got like just higher damage. And for like bossing in particular, like you don't always get to stand on top of an enemy and just like have perfect uptime of DPS. And like one of the nice things with EQ werebear is like you only get to deal damage once every 5 seconds. So like you deal your damage once and then you kind of walk around for a bit. Avoid mechanics if you need to. Like super bursty, right?
Who are you?
I guess I do need to kill monsters, don't I? Let's go ahead and bonk these guys real quick. Yeah, I know what's going on. I'm back. Things are going well so far. Doesn't something here have cast speed on it?
Take care.
Gods.
Take care.
Gods.
Click you, click this. Where are my thorn totems at? I need those. There we go. Look at the armor shred. Instead of 4 stacks of armor shred, we're 15 plus. Yeah. Cool, man. I like it. Good. What's up, class? We're playing a, what do you call it? Yeah, a Beastmaster. We're gonna get Fire Res Shred. You can either look it up, or I can just tell you. Upheaval? We already have enough. It's Spirits of Fire. It's the top left, level 91. Level 90 monolith. Do, 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 do. Am I running the cold damage nodes while I'm using a staff? Yes. Those nodes are OP. How come the quest echoes always have the highest density? How come this isn't like the density of normal echoes? What do I take then? Is there cast speed somewhere? Speed and range. All Thorin totems have increased cast speed. Sure.
You there, help me.
Yeah, we put the first 2 segments of this leveling on YouTube. Those are up there right now if you want to go see them. They're going to be in a separate playlist. So what we're doing right now, I'm recording this. Eventually, this will be on YouTube as well. So we'll have 3 separate 3.5-hour videos. It's like, hey, what does the leveling process look like in hardcore solo? This is what it looks like. Look at that armor shred. Love it.
Only a little longer.
Love it. All right. I like that we have those totems that make me happy. What is it? Wait, could avoid and stuff? Melee damage? No. No, we're gonna have 1 chance to summon a Thorn Totem on hit. And then just like as much boar effect as we can get.
Lost refuge is gone, and iron ore that is left. Die with trouble. My magic has no equal. Perish.
Can I tank it? Kind of.
Why you run? It is hopeless.
Pum, 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 pum. Well, I have a judgment build that I'm working on. If you check out the title of the stream. It's a forbidden build, which means it's a known bug. And like it's stronger than it's supposed to be. But also it's sweet, so don't scare. Bum, bum. Look at that leech. Look at that damage? Question mark? Listen, the damage will get there. I believe.
My magic has no equal. Perish. Why you run it is
There we go.
hopeless. Is this nightmare?
What do any of these things do? Offhand Catalyst? Suffix Shard? Take this. It's fine. So we're 2.5 hours into this, which means it took us 9.5 hours to get to Empowered Monoliths. Is 7, 8, 9, 9.5. Cool. That's pretty clean. 9.5 hours Empowered Monolith. It's about half hour slower than anything else. Feels primalist, man. Remember, when you get to Empowered Monoliths, you gotta watch the animation, and then you also have to touch the butt. Alright, butt's been touched. Where do we want to go? I want to go here, right? This blessing's atrocious. Summons him with idols? Summons him with idols. Like chance on hit stuff? You could be like a shaman and do avalanche stuff, right? Do like avalanche on hit, boulders on hit, boulders on avalanche hit, totem on spell hit. You could probably blow up your PC like that too. What's our resistance looking like? It's fine. Still chunking bosses. Feels good, dude. Drowsy, what's going on? 2 options in the second echo. Lagan and non-empowered. Don't know what the differences were. Oh, that's whether you go to the 80 or the 85. Hopefully you chose 85. Below 10 hours to empowered, you call that reasonable, especially on Primalist? Yeah. Like, listen, if you're playing a rogue or something, or like a lich, like, you're gonna fly through content. Like, you'll be an Empowered Monoliths in like 8 hours. But like, we're playing a slower class, we're playing a melee skill, we're playing solo hardcore. Nah. 9.5 hours is great. Six and a half? Sure. It's fast as hell. 6 hours Umber Blades. Chat, not playing melee is busted. Completely unethical. Fucking shit. Can we not have Ember Mages? I think this is just like so fucking stupid. That is so dumb. Let's go back. Then we want that links point for our crit multi. What else are we doing here? I want these points. So I can put like 2 points in totem cast speed. Sure. Maybe only 1 point. We'll see. Yeah, let's go through again. I guess I didn't rage and then frenzy haste. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. My bad. You want to use metric time? Go on. I think it'd be funny to do like, you know, like 3 separate videos for like upheaval leveling, and then just do like 1 video for like Umbral Blades leveling. Here's what it looks like if you're playing like a super meta skill. Sad Primalist noises. I'd be down for doing a run with Cold Dot Werebear. That build's gotta be much faster than this, right? Like, no chance. Attack speed? Oh, not attack speed. 100 seconds in an hour? 10 hours in a day. Let's go. How am I tanky? Well, you see, I'm a primalist. Isn't it? We were just talking about that too, right? Somebody was like, "Why is my Devouring Orb character so tanky and my primalist is?" So how's my Devouring Orb character so squishy and my primalist is so tanky? It's like, well, you see, one of them has defensive stats, and the other one has no defensive stats. It's very different. You die in seconds on your primalist? You just gotta be thicker, dude. You just, you know. You got just like Sick Duck. Sick Duck knows. This guy's thick. Leech is not a defensive stat. I mean, Leech is really good. But like, it doesn't make you take less damage. Also, we have a ton of leech on this character. There we go. Trigger Primalist? Well, Primalist has got a couple of defensive things built into him, right? Like, you kind of have like the 15 or 20 point tax in Beastmaster. So like, you have Ursine Strength, you have Boar Heart, like Aspect of the Boar damage reduction, and then Aspect of the Boar on melee hit. So like, these nodes here are all super tanky, right? That's 2 separate less damage taken modifiers. Which is a pretty good starting point. Pretty good starting point. Nice. Warcry has a 4.5 second cooldown. And then for every 1 second after you Warcry, you're invulnerable. So a quarter of the time, I'm taking no damage. And then we have like, you know, armor like a normal character would have. We have endurance like a normal character would have. We got our crit avoid stuff. Like that, those aren't differentiators. Those are just like entry points, but we also have them. Yeah, for sure. We would we'd be gearing differently if we didn't have a girlfriend here to help us with crit avoid. And you're not dual wielding. Well, I'm sane, so no, we're not dual wielding. I know. It's a matter of some debate. But like, dual wielding? Yikes. First of all, we're in hardcore. Second of all, we're playing Last Epoch. Both of those make me not want to play dual wielding. Wait, what? Shockwave on hit with upheaval. Wait, do I actually want that? Hold on. And then... it's kind of cute. I don't want it. Dual wielding is the fun thing you get to do in softcore, yeah. Not only do you give up the opportunity cost of using a shield, which is busted, you aren't using a two-hander, which means you don't get to use a Titan Heart, and you take 15% increased damage. Like, what? Where's this thing? 7%? Can I add one of those in somewhere? What if I go like this? Alley res out, this thing up. This is 4%. This is whoa! I'm a bore, dude. Let's fucking go. Remember, aspect of the boar is less damage taken. So aspect of the boar effect is less damage taken. On an idol, it's so good. Why no Titan Heart when dual wield? You're gonna have to read it to figure it out. Wait a minute. Wait a gosh darn minute. I mean, it still gives you percent increased health. There we go. Okay, there we go. Got it. Yeah, that less damage taken while using a two-hander is awesome. It's really good. Remember, damage reduction, less damage taken, reduced damage taken is king in this game. Like, if you can get less damage taken, reduced damage, if you can get something like that, it's very, very strong. Like, getting 5,000 life is awesome. But you know what's better? It's like 3,000 life with damage reduction. Or with a shield on. Also, Arvis, welcome. I want some like big attack speed gloves. I actually just want to be level 90. I think being level 90 would make me really happy. Could we be level 90 right now? I'd be super stoked about that. So we just walked into Empowered Monoliths recently. We're level 77. And like these profane fleshes, I'm still like chunking them. I'm still dealing good damage to them. I'm still killing them relatively quickly. Profane fleshes are a super tanky monster type. Don't ask me why. It's like giga HP. But if we're still hitting them that hard, I think the build's in a good spot so far. Bonk, 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 bonk. There we go. Didn't play for 10 months. Do exalted items drop with fixed values? Do they still have tier 6 and tier 7? They still have tier 6, tier 7. Which, to me, is a good thing. Do you know what legendary items are? You might not. Yeah, Gounden, for sure. Chad, if I say the word legendary item or legendary potential and you don't know what I mean, go ahead and type in !LP. It's an important thing for you to know about. Especially if you haven't been here for 7 months. Or 10 months. Or whatever it is you're at. Are there advanced tooltips? Yes. You just hold down Alt. Did there used to not be a tooltip to tell you whether it was a tier 6 or tier 7? Is that what I'm hearing? Did that used to not exist? No way. Did that used to be the case? I actually recolor all of mine, chat. I don't know if you noticed this, but my exalted items drop like the normal pink color or whatever. My tier 7 items all drop as red. So that I know from the very beginning, as soon as I see them on the ground, that they have a tier 7 on them. Glancing blows, movement speed damage. There's like one offensive modifier, one defensive modifier. Hybrid health? We're at 40% armor, it's cool. We good? Ooh. There we go. The profane fleshes used to be your bane. Yeah, the profane fleshes, like, so you enter monoliths, right? Hey, Gruelfire, welcome, welcome. Thanks for that host there, appreciate it. Hope your stream went well tonight. Thinking about profane fleshes and how tanky they are, right? Like, you enter monoliths, and you're like level 43, you're like level 44 or so. You're like, okay, we didn't finish the campaign, but that's okay. We're gonna start doing monoliths right now. We're gonna see how, and then you walk in, you fight a profane flesh, and it takes like a solid 60 seconds to kill him. It's like so much tankier than anything else. Profane flesh, first monolith, first echo, 60 seconds. It takes so long to kill him. Best summoner build for fast clear? Best summoner build for fast clear. I don't know, man. That Flame Wraith build is pretty freaking fast. Probably the best summoner build, hands down. I don't know, like, Squirrels is not particularly fast, right? Like, it's fine, but, I don't know. It's like a normal minion thing. They gotta walk up to deal their damage. Poison Stormcrow? I hated Poison Stormcrow. Sack Mages is good clearing. Not Sacrifice, but Skelly Mage Sacrifice. Where the minions are casting Sacrifice on each other. Like, that one's pretty good. But, like, just Flame Wraiths, right? Like, best of the best? Probably just that. Minion builds? Oh, do totem builds count? What about totem pop? Does that count? Damn. I don't need health regen. Shields are useless, right? Who cares? Let's go here next. Is there a build for the various ways Primalists can proc lightning bolts, or is that too jank? Playing Primalist builds is a gradual experience where you slowly learn that everything that procs lightning is garbage. It's like, it's core to being a Primalist main. Also, Nitecha, yes. Being 15 levels down is no big deal. I'm level 77 doing level 100 monsters. No big deal. If you can still, you know, kill monsters quickly, move quickly, you're good to go. Wait, I like this question. Whoa. Sadness? Yeah. It is sad. Because there's so many of them. There's so many lightning procs. They're all bad. You could try to make an ailment build out of them. Technically, I guess. But like, I wouldn't bother. I want to read this question. Hold on. Wait. That did so much damage. Fine, I'll pay attention. What a pain. That guy did so much damage to me. This is the first time in a long time that I haven't numlocked my Warcry. It feels really good not to numlock it. Like iframing big attacks. I like that. Interesting. I think this is a good question. Do you think new adaptive melee implicits will shine hit builds, hit-based two-handed builds, or will snib still be meta? Snib? Does that mean one-handed? I think... Got it. What the hell does snip mean? Alright. First of all, shields are busted. Shields are really, really strong. The whole block effect formula is very strong. Bastion of Honor is very strong. You got a lot of stuff to compete with, right? I don't know if it's gonna like change the meta in that regard, but there are a good handful of builds that are going to be way more interesting because of the whole melee implicit damage change, right? Sword and board, sword and bastion. Yeah, right. So this weapon that I just picked up, it's called a crystal sword, right? Crystal swords are going to be so strong next patch. Like blah blah blah. I don't know what the meta is going to be. We don't have enough information yet. No, I know this one for sure. This is an easy called shot. If you want to play a build that uses a crystal sword, you're in a good place. Crystal swords are going to be super strong this match because of the implicit melee adaptive damage change. So like, what else might change? Maybe a hollow blade. Hollow blade's going to have a bunch more flat void damage. But like, maybe they don't change Hollow Blade. I don't know. They said they're not going to do every single weapon. They're going to do most weapons. So if Hollow Blade becomes all void damage, that's pretty good, right? Pretty strong. Some of the axes, well, I think it's like a Radiant Axe, has like flat physical damage and then fire penetration for some stupid ass reason. So things like that, depending on which bases they change. That's really going to dictate which builds you want to investigate. Because some of those bases are really cool if they have adaptive damage. Can I explain the change? Instead of having melee physical damage as the implicit to your weapon, it's going to be melee damage. And it will be adaptive in the same way that wands and staves and scepters have adaptive spell damage, where it adapts to whatever type of damage you're dealing. You're dealing cold damage or necrotic damage, and that's a really good change. This is something that you should be excited for. It literally creates new builds, and that's exciting. Can I find a link to it? I can't, but maybe somebody in chat can. Is making a Spriggan Summoner a bad idea? No, for sure. Spriggan Summoner is fine. Can Spriggan Summoner use the skill of the minion? Like, I know Spriggan Reflect Bear is like giga strong. Spriggan Vines, Spriggan plus Totems is very, very strong. Poison or crit or Totem Pop. Yeah, that's the only one that can actually use the skill, right? But like, you can just like proc the skill, or just like ignore the skill. Like, you could play like a Werebear. That's kind of a neat one. You could play Werebear. What do you call it? Vines. You can play Werebear plus Squirrels. Based on them gaining % increased damage whenever you jump on stuff. And like, you wouldn't be losing on it too much. Chat, if I die, it's the cat's fault. You've heard this before, haven't you? Oh, it's 5:30. Oh, you're hungry! God, this cat is so smart. She's a hungry cat. I'll feed her. Will I? I'll feed her in half an hour. Very little wiggle room. Hey kid. Hey kid, you want to play a Spellblade build? Kid, come here, I got candy. You want to play Mana Strike? Type in exclamation point 13. I got a build for you, kid. Ooh. I'm feeling a tiny bit laggy right now with all these projectiles. Yeah, I've got a Surge Mana Strike static build that is sweet. Technically a bug. It's technically an unintended interaction, yeah. I think that they should just like put it in the game because it's great. We even got Mike to play it on the dev stream and he enjoyed the build. So maybe it's not a bug. That's the rule, right? If Mike plays a bugged build and he enjoys it, it's not a bug. Come on. Alright, so now we can grab this. And this is like 20 crit multi per point. Pretty good. Deadly, uniques. Let's grab slow over here. Cat. Yes, you're a very good cat. Go over there. Give me half an hour, I'll feed you. Give me 25 minutes and I'll feed you. She's gonna starve. She's such a good cat. God, I kind of want that stupid chance to make a shockwave when you hit an enemy affix on my chest piece. It's kind of like +1 to upheaval, isn't it? Because I'm spending a point on that right now? That's wild. No, it does not. Wish it did. It does not. Alright, we're gonna go over here where it's not so laggy. Just for a moment. What are they? Oh my god, they're attacking my thorn totem. That's so funny. Well, my mana situation seems to be solved. Alright, now we're good here. Yikes. Chunky monsters. So what's the last thing we do here? Play more cast speed, I guess? We don't really need the mana gain stuff. Chance with double damage? No. Speed and range? No. Just like this. Let's go endurance. I wish I had a kill threshold. That'd be really nice, wouldn't it? Like Swipe's got a kill threshold, but we're not playing Swipe. Get Swipe nonsense out of here. If we were playing Swipe, we would have gone Werebear. But yeah, this 13 mana regeneration seems great. Just like a little bit more than the 8 that you start with. There we go. Nope. No, you lose the fizz tag. The tag system's really nice in Last Epoch. Because instead of just being imaginary words that don't really mean anything, they do. Let's go this way. So when you convert from fizz to like cold, for example, you lose the fizz tag and you gain the cold tag. So percent increased fizz no longer means anything. We can finish this mana, right? We're at 3 hours 10 minutes right now. Go, go, go. We're playing like this super ethical build. And the build that we're about to play in 20 minutes is like super unethical. Oh, right. Don't let me forget. I need to make timestamps for the podcast as well. So we'll put that on in the background and listen to it. Any good uniques for VK Auto Bomber? Ravenous Void. What's the helmet called? Prismatic Gaze would be awesome. If you're going shield, Bastion of Honor. But I think the most important call out would be just what do you call it? That's what I'm looking for. Prismatic Gaze. That thing would be awesome for you. Click. Look at Surge. Completely forgot that it was my video. Yeah, it's really fun too. Oops. Like it's technically a bug, but hopefully they decide someday that it's not a bug. Because it's fun. It had one Speaking of RNGesus, welcome. Holy shit, dude. Says elemental. You're not using it for the elemental. How's it interact with the void? It's got crit, and crit is big. The real answer is that no, there's nothing in particular that you want for that build in terms of LP. There are great, rare bases and exalted stats that you'd want all over the place, and there's nothing in particular that you want. But if you want to be bougie, then yeah. Like, an Aurora's Time Glass would be insane, right? Like a, 4 LP Bleeding Heart for even more leech. Yeah, that'd be pretty good too. Bastion of Honor, sure. But like, that's beyond min-max. That's just like bougie for the sake of being bougie. Yeah, the base crit. Prismatic Gaze has a lot of text on it. Almost none of it matters. Like, sure, sometimes you'll end up playing a build that does make use of it. But like, more often than not, it's just like, it's got crit, and crit's really important, so. If you use a Prismatic Gaze, you could also consider using a Rune Dagger. Because then you can think about using a Bastion in your build, instead of not using a Bastion in your build. Neat. Finally, somebody who appreciates Bastion. Look at that. I recommended Bastion and they didn't say Resident Sleeper. They didn't say, I hate Bastion. They said neat. God bless you. See, look at that. I'm not the only person who likes Bastion. Just kidding. I hate Bastion, chat. Yeah, hey, fuck Bastion. It's so boring. Oh well. I mean, Ravenous Void's got two things on it, right? It's got Vitality, which scales your damage, and it's got Defense, because you basically have no defense in that build. So I know it's a big meme, but yeah, I think Ravenous Void would be good for that build. Weird. Now that our mana situation is better, I'm really looking forward to the aspect of the links. I'm pretty sure I know where like 95 or maybe even like 98 of my 100 levels are gonna go on my mastery. I do wish I had a bigger life total though. That would be so nice. Loogies, welcome back. Oh yeah, especially after the change, right? God bless Druid also gets like 36 cold pen. Just for being so handsome. Is it 36? Is it 30? Is it 100? I don't know. He gets so much cold penetration as a stupid Druid. Someone has a 1 LP Ravenous Void. Pretty sick. Chat, my latest Ravenous Void that I dropped, I was literally disappointed that it didn't have LP on it. Literally disappointed. I was like, oh nice, another, it's got no LP on it. I've hit that state in my life. Chad, I have 6 Ravenous Voids. And the 6th one literally disappointed me. Stupid Ravenous Void. Man, my glove. I don't want to think about my gear. I was gonna start running down my gear and talking about how bad it all my gear is garbage. The whole thing. The whole thing's really bad. My helmet's like okay. Holy moly, dude. Hey, Ghana, thanks for being here. Appreciate that. Chat, you think somebody would just go on the internet and lie? You think they just like make their own 1LP Ravenous Void and then try to show it off to you? Come on, man. People got better stuff to do than that, right? That's a big mood, Kelvar. Only 1 LP? I mean, it's good. Only 1 LP. Big sad. I've been making a big circle. Whoops. Set sword dagger. Rare monsters do stuff. Rare monsters do stuff. Health and damage and rage. Let's go over here. But that's me, isn't it? Yeah, I've got one. What are you talking about? I have that. Chat, I stream everything I do. What are you gonna do? Doubt me? Listen, just because I have the streamer client turned on and you don't have the streamer client, like, come on. You can turn it on too. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. Oh no, I just calling you lucky, that's all. Red Eye, welcome back. Bonk, bonk, bonk. It's 14 waves? Okay. I did. I found a Ravenous Void while not on stream. Oh no. Oh well. I didn't use them, but it's mighty suspicious. I was playing like the one build in the game that doesn't want to use a Ravenous Void. I found one. Let's go dodge over here. 80? 80 to 6. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Do they ever? Yes, they can. Not common, but they can. Alright, so we got 7 minutes to go. We're gonna kill this boss. So 9.5 hours to Empowered Mana. And then, let's see, so 9.5 hours to Empower Monoliths. And then 3, 3, 3, 9, 10.5. So it took us 1 hour to do this first monolith here. Our first Empowered Monolith took us 1 full hour. That's good to know. That sounds about right. I'm really looking forward to not playing a melee build. You know? Call me unethical if you must. Like, come on, man. My other build is melee. It uses melee skills, it counts. Super ethical. Yeah, Dread, after we're done with this recording here, I'm going to listen to the podcast and make timestamps for it. That's my plan. Oh, that wasn't your question? Do I play Terraria together? I don't know anything about Terraria. Would you rather play a game that I have any information that I know the slightest thing about? I'm clueless about it. I like Minecraft, but I can't play with anyone. Because, like, people who want to play Minecraft are, like, good at it. And all I want to do is, like, dye sheep different color. Because I like it. Grunts and blows kind of boring. Grunts and blows, grunts and blows. Health and stuff. Maybe res is fine. Let's do here. What happened to Ravenous Void? Well, they were super OP, and then they were garbage for like 24 hours, and now they're just normal strong. Ouch. Ouch, that hurts. Man, I wish those lightning boys wouldn't off-screen you so hard. Normal strong is fine? I think so. And like, having a strong item in the glove slot is great. Because there's a lot of competition in the glove slot. Res dodge health is fine. Yeah, let's go. Res dodge health is fine. There's a lot of really good gloves. One of the problems with Bastion is that other shields are just garbage. So like, there's a very low opportunity cost. It's one of the reasons that I like Flayer's Pride so much, is that thank goodness Flayer Pride's like not garbage. It's like a good item that gives you a bunch of damage, and also happens to have some block chance on it. I made this boss pretty tanky. I put res and health on him. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Also, microwing, what's her name, feels terrible. Sprigging Pet. Because you have to click her to a place where an enemy's not, or else she'll start attacking the enemy at range, and if she's at range, she might be in the explosion. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, my boss. God, I hate microing her so much. God, chat, why do you even play minion builds? Come on. You really like minion builds? You're gonna micro your stupid minions? She dead? She dead, isn't she? She not dead? Shit. That's some good damage right there. I just need uptime of that damage. Shit. I need you more than anyone, darling. Like, why won't you move? Oh my god. She's so annoying. Like, I'm spending more of this fight worrying about where she's standing than I am about, like, anything else. Alright, so we got exactly what we wanted. Yes. Replace. Perfect. Nice damage! Okay, so why is the damage bad? Damage is bad because we have 1 point here, which is 20 crit multi. Our next points are going to give us 100 crit multi off of this, and then attack speed off of Viper's Fangs. So, like, we're about to get a ton of damage and a ton of attack speed. And then, like, obviously our gear is donkey, right? We're level 78. We did 3.5 hours 3 times, which puts us at 10.5 hours, right? So at the 9.5 hour mark, we are in Empowered Monoliths. We're 10.5 hours now, so it took us 1 full hour to do our first Empowered Monolith here. Got some blessings. We've got a lot of defensive stuff. Stun chance, health, garbage. This should be like percent armor probably. I don't really want shred because my damage is like half physical, half cold. But getting something like percent armor here would be quite good. Then we have some flat armor, but we need the grand blessing. So if I were going to keep playing this character, that's what we would do next. We would look for pretty much just like exalted modifiers, right? A 1 LP Titan Heart with +3 or maybe +4 to upheaval would be awesome. Titan Heart is best in slot here. It turns off our regeneration, but we don't care about that because we have tons and tons of leech from our mastery. We've got 5 out of 6, maybe 6 out of 6 leech nodes here. Got a bunch of leech nodes here as well. And then a tiny bit of leech from our Siphon of Anguish that we picked up along the way. So, Titan Heart, as much attack speed as you can get on the gloves, and then rounding out hybrid health here, hybrid health here, hybrid health here, and then getting some crit multi wherever possible. Because we currently have none of it. Having this 13 mana regeneration felt pretty good though, so I liked where that ended up for us. The Thorn Totem feels good. I'm happy with this. Wasn't like Fury Leap was fine, but as long as we had this thing, I was pretty good about it. For gearing our character, for like being in like hardcore solo, it's nice when you can get free suffixes. So Sprig and Pet gives you a bunch of free suffixes because it gives you 72 crit avoidance right here. So with one little crit avoidance roll right here, we can cap our crit avoidance a little bit over this. We had some crit avoidance idols that we were filtering for. I guess we weren't filtering for them, but I think I was filtering for them. In any case, crit avoidance idols can help you bridge the gap for getting crit avoid capped as well, because you don't really want to do all those nodes on the monolith that say like crit chance and damage or like plus 25 base critical strike chance for enemies. You don't really want to do those in hardcore unless you have like a bunch and hopefully capped crit avoidance. So that felt good there. Our loot filter worked out pretty well. We, at various points, we were filtering for different base items. Cold res and fire res boots are both very impactful. If I did this again, probably filter for the dual res base type, because that's a level 70 base type, I think. It's the I think it's called Dreamcatcher. It's like cold res, necrotic res. That's pretty good to have. But this one has Aspect of the Shark effects, and we've got Aspect of the Shark, so we might as well make use of this because we can. It's fine. It's not that good. It's got void res on it. We needed some void res. It's what we had. We never got cleanse, which kind of stinks. I really like having cleanse on my belt. We were working on this belt here in the background. We were trying to get something like this to happen. Maybe like tier 3. Like this is pretty bad. Like it's tier 3 hybrid, which is good enough. But like you gain 50 life, but then my mana regeneration goes from 13 down to 10. So what you want is like mana regen, cleanse, hybrid health, percent health. Same thing for the chest piece. Like wish I had more vitality. That flat would be really good for us because we have a bunch of percent health too. The helmet turned out pretty well though, so I'm happy about that. So that about does it. We might do more of these in future, but for right now, that was our 3 separate 3.5 hour sessions. And again, we hit Empowered at 9.5 hours on this guy.